Hola amigos, bien o no, saludos desde Medellín. Hoy el tema poco diferente, pero también para pensar en como la dificultad de nuestros estudios en verdad puede ser una buena cosa. Entonces, hoy voy leyendo una parte con este libro. En verdad este libro no es especialmente con este tema, es hablar con otros temas de la filosofía de Wittgenstein en sus pensamientos de lenguaje, pero también hay un extracto con otro libro por otro filósofo, y yo quiero compartir esto primero en español y después yo voy a buscar para casi traducir y empezar con el tema. ¿Listo? Entonces, la pobreza y la impotencia de la imaginación nunca se manifiestan de una manera tan clara como cuando se trata de imaginar la felicidad. Entonces, comenzamos a inventar paraísos, islas afortunados, países de Cucania. Una vida sin riesgos, sin luchar, sin búsqueda de superación y sin muerte. So, in a way, it's an interesting idea. Perhaps sometimes we try to escape from our day-to-day difficulties, which is quite understandable, and think about, oh, wouldn't it be much better not to have to worry about any of this anymore? But perhaps that is the hard truth. It's a bit difficult to avoid. So perhaps our only answer in this sense is to take the fantasy islands for what they are, a nice idea or perhaps a holiday, but deal with the reality as we get it. And in a way, it's a little bit like, well, I think a little bit like our language learning in some ways, because when we start, our fantasy island, if you like, is, oh, I'll be fluent in a week. This will be great. I can go there and talk to everybody. It's not quite as easy as that. There are other things go with it. It gets more complicated. But in a way, with the complication and the struggle to find a way around it, often we start to understand the language in a deeper and more interesting way. Perhaps because we have to work around it to find a way to help us make sense of it, because often it's not obvious and quite why these grammar rules are the way they are. It can be a very, very strange puzzle. So there we go, that's our thought for the day. Maybe if, like me recently, you found some of your study a little bit arduous, it's like this is difficult, and you don't feel like you're making a lot of progress, and it would be much nicer if this happened magically. Sometimes we have to face the reality that might not be the case. We have to maybe look for a different way around it, try a different approach, but persevere, because we know eventually it is going to work. Because in all cases, if you think about it, most languages have several million fluent speakers of the language, and there's no reason why you shouldn't become another one, whatever the language is. So there we go, a roundabout theme for the day. I hope you find that one interesting at least. But for now, from Medellín, where the moon is just coming up behind us, we'll say cheerio.